Hello my friends, Yassas. This is Matilda and welcome to Tilda's Cookbook. Today's recipe for tabbouleh is an authentic Middle Eastern salad nowadays made and loved all over the world. Based on parsley and bulgur, it is super healthy and extra fresh, and today I will give you a few tips on how to make it and have the perfect result. So with no more delay, let's get started. First of all, I'm going to put my bulgur in a bowl and pour in half a cup of boiling water, and I'm going to let it aside for at least half an hour until it gets swollen and absorbs the water. Then I'm going to chop and dice my tomatoes. I'll take this little bit out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little drainer to put them inside, because I don't want to have too much liquid into my salad. We don't want it to be runny. So here are all my tomatoes, and I let them drain a little bit until I chop my parsley and the rest of my herbs. As you see here, personally I like to take all the hard stems out, because I like my salad to be kind of tender, but it's a matter of taste. You can just cut the edge and continue with your chopping. And if any of you wonder why we cannot do this in a blender or whatever, it's because if you put your parsley and the mint in the blender, it's gonna become very mushy. It's gonna give all its liquids out, and this is something we don't want. This salad needs to be done by hand, and that's also the pleasure of doing it. So there, first bunch is ready. So I'll put it in a bowl. Now we will finely chop our green onions, the fresh onions, scallions. And if you don't have scallions, you can always add a regular dry onion, but this has a specific taste that really brings up the flavor of the parsley. And as you see, I'm using really fine ones here. If you don't find really fine ones, you can just slice them in the middle or in three. And I also continue to chop them to make them as fine as possible. Finally, I will chop my spearmint, which again, as you see, I have taken just the leaves, because I like to take the stems out to have them tender, and especially because I take them out of a pot that I have in my veranda. The stems are really hard. Oh, the smell of it is incredible. Before I mix everything together, I wanted to show you the liquid that the tomatoes have given. See here? So this is something we don't want into our salad, our tabbouleh. And this is our bulgur. After a while, it has turned nice and fluffy. And we're gonna mix everything together. I'm going to season with salt and pepper, and also the mixed spice, and this is a mixture of nutmeg, cinnamon, And also some allspice it has in there. I forgot that. There are 3 spices into the mixed spice. Nutmeg, cinnamon, and allspice. And we mix everything together, and our salad starts getting its final form. So when you're ready to serve it, then you season it with olive oil and lemon. But until then, you can save it in the refrigerator like that for a couple of hours, because if you put the liquids, you don't want them to get too soggy. So I'll put the olive oil, and the juice of a lemon. Give it a nice mix, and our tabbouleh is ready. Oh, this is a wonderful fresh salad, let me tell you. I love it. So this is my tabbouleh, my friends. When I put it at the dinner table, I garnish it with a slice of lemon and a few leaves of spearmint. And now let's do the tasting. Although I know how it tastes, I know it is absolutely delicious. I suggest you give it a try, 100%. It is incredible. My friends, it's so fresh. It is healthy, it is delicious. It goes together with meats and fish and chicken and anything you want to have. It is a wonderful dish by itself or next to others. So please give it a try. I'm sure you're gonna love it too. Until next time, my friends, happy cooking και καλή σας όρεξη. Bye bye everyone.